Hey fam, Chrissy here once again. Welcome back to the channel. I am hoping that from wherever you my people are watching this from, you're doing all right and God has protected you and preserved you very well. And to you that is watching me from all around the world, I do appreciate your support and I don't take any of you for granted. So thank you so very much. We do have an interesting episode today to look at, and this was out of the news on the 18th of this month, which is literally like 2 days ago. Yeah, immigrants, illegal immigrants took to, the capital, in numbers, kind of showing their solidarity and begging President Biden to do something to intervene before President Trump takes office, because they are well aware that if he takes office, then his deportation policies are also going to be put in action. And they're asking President Biden, they're like, please help, please do something for us. And lots of them have actually come out to say, we all didn't do this, so now the groups have started dividing themselves. They're like, oh, we Mexicans didn't vote for them. It's the other ones, the Cubans, it's the Latinos from the other side, so it is not us. And others are coming out to say, you know what, if you guys are laughing at us, it is okay, but we are just giving you 4 years. After the 4 years, we are marking you very well. We will come back with revenge. And my question is, who told you that you're going to be put on a pedestal after the 4 years? How sure are you that the next person that is going to come in office after Donald Trump is going to favor you? What if the next person that comes in office is also a Republican and is also following the same policies? So that, really doesn't make sense that you're going to revenge or stuff like that. But we've gotten a brother here reacting on the situation, and I will definitely come back with my own few cents. I want you guys to put your thoughts in the comment section about this entire episode. And if you're landing on this channel for your very first time, please consider subscribing, leave a comment and a like, and let me know what you think about these episodes that I keep dropping. Let's watch this first. I will chip in later.
Nah, don't go crying to Joe now. Don't go crying to Joe now. Don't go march on the Capitol now. It's over with. We told y'all what was going to happen. Y'all sat up here and overwhelmingly voted for this fucking fascist who told you exactly what he was going to do. And now you want to come up here and ask Biden for help. Nah, it's over with, buddy. That boat has sailed already. Not only did y'all try to put down anybody on the left that was telling you to vote for Kamala Harris to have protections against this mass deportation that Trump openly said that he was going to do, full-throated this entire election, and even made advocacy groups, with Latinos for Trump and all this other shit because you guys wanted to be the quote-unquote good minority. And when black folks is telling you they're not going to pick you, that they just want your vote, like Trump said multiple times, I don't care about you, I just care about your vote. Y'all didn't want to take what we were saying seriously at all. And now it's fuck around and find out season. And you guys have found out, and you finding out in the worst way. Because no, y'all didn't want to take Trump seriously. Y'all thought Trump was just playing. Y'all thought Trump was just on some antics or whatever. Y'all thought this Project 2025 shit was just a joke. And then when they all came out the day after the election and said, oh yeah, Project 2025 is real, and he started adding people to his administration that were co-authors and writers of Project 2025, which he got on stage and lied and said that he knew nothing about. Y'all didn't want to take that shit seriously. Well, now look, we told you to listen. You didn't want to. So you might as well start packing your bags, getting your families prepared for that very long trip back to wherever the fuck you came from, because he's going to make sure that he does it. And we tried to warn you. We tried to say that. We tried to tell you what you was doing by getting in bed with these people, and y'all laughed us out the fucking room. So don't go crying to Joe now. Don't go waving the white flag now. Stand on it. Stand on that shit, because you were standing on it a couple months ago. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I'm not trying to hear that shit. I'm not trying to hear y'all try to separate yourselves now from, into subgroups of Latino, to prove that you didn't vote for Trump. I don't give a shit. We told y'all what was gonna happen. Trump is trying to end birthright citizenship and deport entire families. See, if y'all had listened to black folks, because we tried to warn you. We tried to warn Latinos and immigrants. Y'all still voted for Trump. We tried to warn Asians that affirmative action wasn't the reason as to why they weren't getting chose for these schools, and that the repealing of it was not going to benefit them at all. But they decided to hop in bed with these people, and they got affirmative action repealed, and look at what happened. Asian admission has dropped, especially at some Ivy League schools. And we tried to tell them, but they didn't want to listen. And don't even get me started on the Arab community that went out and voted for Trump, especially in Michigan. Because we've been warned them about what was going to happen with them. I mean, not to mention in the Trump presidency, he even fucking instituted a Muslim ban and they went out and they overwhelmingly supported him. The reason why we know is because we have been through it. That's the reason why we keep trying to warn y'all, but y'all don't want to listen to us. Y'all keep seeming to think that black people are just lazy or, you know, ignorant or something of that nature, to where, you know, us forewarning you doesn't come from some type of experience or something. Y'all think we just making it up. So the only way for y'all to understand it is for y'all to go through it. And we're not going to be here to help you. So all that dissecting yourself into all these subgroups that who did and who didn't vote for Trump, good luck with that shit. Just don't expect support from us. We're going to let y'all feel it now. So when the first wave of deportation start happening, we're going to laugh at y'all ass. I ain't going to hold you. We don't give a fuck. When the Asian community starts declining more and more at these schools, especially over these next 4 years, we're going to laugh at you. We don't give a fuck. This is how I know you guys do not know how to read the room and understand how dangerous a Trump presidency actually is and what it means going forward. This is not just going to be 4 years. Trump has the presidency, the Supreme Court, the House, and the Senate. And he's appointing a bunch of his sycophantic loyalists to his administration. The next person that comes after Trump will be just as extreme, if not more so, than Trump is already. If you think this stops after 4 years, then you do not know or have a grasp of how to read the room and when it comes down to American politics. Trump incited a riot 4 years ago where he stormed the Capitol building because he's a sore loser and got away with it scot-free. He has several pending cases in which he has been convicted on that are being slowly washed away because he's the president again. He has vowed to go after his political enemies and anybody that looked at him unfavorably in the election, even by going after pollsters and independent journalists along with that, as well as major, networks. This is not just a 4-year game that we are playing, okay? This is 10 plus years, okay? He has already had 3 Supreme Court picks, and by the end of this, by the time that a couple of them are up for retirement, he would have picked half of the Supreme Court by the time he's done with this presidency. Also, side note, it wasn't black people that voted for this fascist. It was your own community. So instead of you sitting up here trying to say, well, we're going to remember who was against us, then you need to start with your own community because they're right here. You see that? That's y'all. Why don't you figure that out first before you come up here? Because last time I checked, this line was more blue than this one. So you got a lot of work to do over here first before you want to get up here.
Well, if fuck around and find out was a person, that is exactly what our brothers and sisters are going through. It's not that we are jubilating or excited. To be honest, there are lots of them that did not vote for this man, because when you look at the percentages, yes, we see that 50-something% of them voted for him, but also we have another 40 here that did not vote for him. So it is like a 50-50 chance, and I hate the fact that those that voted for him are now ruining it for the others. And unfortunately, in moments like this is when the world team is supposed to be coming together. But the thing is, lots of other people had other interests and others had different interests. In fact, you see a lot of them that came out to say, we don't care if they deport them, because apparently for them, they think that they have secured, a seat in a home in the United States, not knowing that the man that they are dealing with can literally revoke their citizenship as well, because he's up there when it comes to these things. In fact, this is what he's been wanting, and the people that support him, these are the same things that they want, right? At this point, nothing is gonna help, because even President Biden is very busy winding up with his administration. He's busy concluding and busy, coming to Africa, making sure he establishes his foot over here so that at least their multi-billion-dollar projects do not, be jeopardized, because they know that if they leave Africa, then of course there's the wealth of the US is not going to keep going. You understand? And it's not just that, because we look at him, he definitely has a lot of people that faced, the hurricane, but he doesn't care. If he doesn't care for the people that faced the hurricane, then you think he's gonna care for the people that did not even vote for his party? Like, seriously. And of course, you see a lot of people coming out with fire saying, oh, if these migrants leave, who's gonna do these jobs and all of that? We know the system is established on slavery and they want to enslave others. They are obsessed with the idea of having those that work for them and do their dirty jobs, and they pay them nuts, right? So it does not make sense at all. People will figure out. I don't feel like the US will stop. Lots of black people were kicked out of these industries because the immigrants could compromise and take little or literally nothing for such huge jobs. And black people are like, no, we did this long time ago. We worked for nothing for a long time, and I think it is our time now to work for something. We can't go back. You understand? That's the reason as to why even when they come to voting, they vote progressively, because they want someone that probably will do something. As much as I believe that probably President Kamala wouldn't have so much control of it, because let's all be honest, whoever sits in the White House, there is definitely a force that is pushing them. They pinch them to do this and that and stuff like that. So as much as the voices would be there, black people would speak, that would be an advantage. Chances of probably Kamala listening and doing what they were asking for. But again, this goes to show all people, not just the Latinos, the Mexicans, and all of these Hispanics, no, but even black people. Yes, black people in America know the game and they know how things run. When they tell you and they be like, this is going to be like you will shoot yourself in the foot and you will not be able to move, sometimes listen. Because guess what? Even Africans, because Trump is not just going for them. Trump was very, very strict and loud and clear, and he told Africans, if you don't have the documents in here, you know what? It's okay. It is time for you to get back and, do things better for your country, better things home instead of you being here. And again, these things are really getting even more complicated, because the same man, those that had confidence, that were saying, oh, for us, we have citizenship. If you have one of your relative that doesn't have papers, Trump is like, I am not going to be judged for separating families. No, I will deport you all so that the family goes together. Oh my God, this man is literally like, things are about to get out of control. Things are about to get out of control. But I am wondering, what are the odds and chances that President Biden and the Democrats are going to listen to you? Because how many days do they have in office to change all these things or to do something? And the person that you think is going to do something, the thing is, the other man, he can literally tamper with everything. You understand? So, I mean, the 4 years are going to be packed with uncertainties, because I know that lots of our brothers and sisters from that community that actually even voted blue are at the, verge of also losing. So they don't even see why they voted, because at the end of the day, if President Biden and the Democrats that are in office right now don't do anything, then they are also going to join their other groups. But also the Muslims that, were saying, Muslims for Trump, they also came out recently and they were also begging, because this is also going to take them. Isn't it ridiculous that you put a man in office with your own votes and then he comes and you are the target? So that's what black people were really, really saying all along, that they're not going to pick you. They will not pick you. We know. We have been here. We have practiced all of this. Nothing here is going to work out for you. So that's why they were very, very vocal. Very vocal. But apparently nobody listened. And now what we are seeing are the results of people going and storming the Capitol. They are saying, you know what, we need help, and black people are like, we can't do anything as of now as well because you didn't listen. As much as I also feel like I don't think black people would change anything in at the same time, as much as they would probably, but they wouldn't, because this country is under an influence that is also beyond black people, including even the black people that voted for this man. Yeah, they were also not given a special seat as they expected to get it. So who do you think you are? The campaign is to make the country palm-colored and get it to greatness again, where majority of the people were, palm-colored, and they don't want you guys to outnumber them because they know you are producing really nicely. You know how to play that game nicely. So they see that if they continue leaving you there, at some point you're going to outnumber them. Anyways, it is a season. We know that everything that has a beginning definitely has an end. And for you brothers and sisters that are out there, worried, only prayers we can give. But next time, maybe try to pick something or two. Because the thing is, you might want to be like them. But when they are done using you, they will dump you. Because that's what they've always done. What do you, my lovelies, think? I want you guys to put your thoughts in the comments section. Do you think that this current administration is going to do something within the limited days it has in office to change this? And even if it changes it, do you think that, the man himself will not tamper with it? Also, this entire thing of these people saying, oh, now it's the Cubans and all of that division. Do you think it works? Because at the end of the day, when something benefits you, you stand together. But then when there's dilemma that is coming your way, then it is another certain group that voted for the man. Put your thoughts in the comment section, and please, once again, subscribe to the channel if you have not, and sign up for my channel membership for more other packages that I can offer you on here. And I would definitely see you in another amazing video. Until then, my name is Gracie and I love you. Bye.